Alrighty, it is Nintendo Switch/Switch 2 collection time. As many of you may know, I did not have a Nintendo Switch. As a matter of fact, I bought a Wii U and I bought a Wii at times, but not been heavy into the Nintendo since like the GameCube days. But when I heard the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be fully backwards compatible with the Switch, last year, I didn't even have a Switch collection, but I started getting games for the Switch 2 to come out. When it launched, I bought one. Pretty much all summer, I played with my Switch. And I will say, I haven't played a whole lot this winter, only because there hasn't been games that have come out that I've been interested in. I'm not a big Metroid guy. I don't still have yet to play a Pokemon game. Um, we'll see how things go. If Sony ends up making a portable PlayStation, there's a chance I may sell this Switch collection. I don't know how long it is for the Rainy Cage collection. But besides the Nintendo Switch 2, the only other Nintendo console I have is the Super Nintendo. And I have like a set of 15 games for that, and that's from my childhood. I'm not even going to do an updated collection on that this year because I have not bought a single Super Nintendo game in the whole year. And you can play all of those games on this console with the NSO. So let's go through this small collection. I have 31 games, two Switch 2 games, and then the rest are Switch 1 games. And we'll see. Like I said, we'll see if this collection grows or if I end up just selling it and sticking with the Sony stuff. I have the Switch 2 up there. This has kind of become my Nintendo shelf. I've got three controllers. I got the Pro controller down there. I've got that Pikachu controller, Mario controller, and 32 games. See if I can fish these out of here. Another thing I did is I put all my games in a little travel case because that way I can pack them with me, all my physical games, when I'm going to play it. Advance Wars 1 and 2. This was like one of the first games I got because I loved these games on the old Game Boy Advance. And I wanted to play them on Switch. I've played a little bit this summer on there. They are, I think that is a competent remake. You know what I should do instead of popping these all out is maybe just like Balatro. I also have this on PlayStation, and I think I have it on PC now. I still have not gotten into it. I did boot it up for the first time the other day, but I haven't like sunk time into it yet. I've got Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is a pawn shop pickup for super cheap. I honestly don't know. It was just a cheap game. We've got City Skylines, the OG, the Nintendo Switch edition. I have not tried this yet. Love City Skylines on PC. The second one I did not like very much. I still have tried, keep booting it up and trying to. I have not tried the Switch edition yet either. We've got Crystal Crisis, which if I remember correctly, I got this at a game store. Yeah, it's like a puzzle game. Like it looks almost Tetris-y, and I do love me some Tetris games. So, and I think in this fat box, it's got like some kind of souvenir or something, and I don't even remember what all is in this fat box, but it was cheap at a game store. My first Switch 2 game, or actually I guess this is technically my second Switch 2 game, in Donkey Kong Bonanza. I haven't beaten this yet, but I did play a lot of it. It's fun. It's a weirder game. The gameplay loop is fun though, and it's pretty impressive looking on the Switch 2. This is something I picked up at McKay's. It's basically, now we're getting into my Final Fantasy games. So I've got 7, the classic 7, and 8 remastered. This was the Peggy disc, but works great for the Switch. And then I picked up Final Fantasy 9, which I love this case. This I think is also a Peggy version of the game because I don't think that exists in the United States. And then Final Fantasy XX2, which I have this collection on PS4 and PS3, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, you can never have this game as enough times. It's a great game. So both of those games are really good from the PS2 generation. Then my first Zelda game. This is another game I fired up this summer. Played a couple hours. Just I wasn't getting into it. So this is why I have a little bit of trepidation on the Switch. It's like this game that everybody's raved about. I was just kind of like, like I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I'll give it another go, but that is why I have not got Tears of the Kingdom yet because I don't know. I don't know about it. Now, a game I did love, I played a ton of. This was probably my game of the summer. Was Mario Kart World. Like I said, I hadn't played Mario Kart in a while, and so this was a great launch game for me, and was worth getting the Switch 2 for. I think it's a really fun game, but I love my kart racers and I love Mario Kart, so that's probably why. I also played and beat this Super Mario U Deluxe. This was a Switch, like a really old Switch game that I had never got to play, but it's like a traditional 2D Super Mario, and I had a ton of fun playing it. And yeah, that was a big summer game. The Oregon Trail, I picked this up at McKay's. It's a newer Oregon Trail, but I remember playing this game, in my elementary days of school, and I thought, oh, that sounds like it would be a cool Switch game. I've not tried it yet. Ori the Collection, I thought this was cool because it comes with both games. I have the first game on multiple systems. The second game I've never played. The first game I played and loved, so that's why I got that, so that I can eventually play the second one. This was a pickup at like a game store, Game Exchange, I think, and I liked it because it was a steelbook, Switch steelbook, and it's Persona 5 Royal, which I also have on, I think, PS4. But if I ever get into Persona, it would be cool to have that on the portable system to play. This is my first Pokemon buy. I have not tried it yet. This was the one that was recommended to me to try. It is Pokemon Violet. We'll see. Maybe that will be the seller for me for the Switch. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I'm trying to keep these games from falling off everywhere. This is a copy of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which I also have on PS5, but it's a 2D side-scrolling kind of game, so I thought it would be good on the Switch. I've still yet to play it on any. Project High Rise, I did fire this up and play it on the Switch. It was not as fun as I thought it would be, because this is a pretty simple kind of tower office kind of management game. And I thought it would be really cool on the Switch, and then it didn't let you use the mouse of the Switch 2, which I thought was kind of a shame. Maybe they will add it on later, but it was kind of awkward navigating, which was surprising. So I thought it would be pretty good with the touchscreen and stuff, but Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. This is like a newer game, but you can switch between 8-bit and HD, which I thought was a cool gimmick. I have not played it yet, but I am a 90s kid, so of course I like some Rugrats. I did fire this up. This has got some really cool classic Sega Genesis games in here, including, if I remember correctly, yes, Toe Jam and Earl, one of my favorite Sega Genesis games ever made. And so this is so cool. I have Toe Jam and Earl on one of my PlayStation systems. I think a PS3 digitally or something. But cool to have it portable. I can just fire up Toe Jam and Earl whenever I want. That was worth it for me right there. Civ 6, I haven't tried this yet. This has got to be fun on the Switch, right? I mean, come on. It's Civ. It's like take turn, simple strategy game. I haven't tried it yet, though. We got Sifu in the Steelbook. I don't even know if I have this game on PS5, honestly. I think maybe I have it digitally or something. But I have not tried this game yet, but I thought it was cool. I got that on my trip to Oregon. Splatoon 3, I tried a little bit of this. I had played the older Splatoon back in the Wii U, Wii days or whatever, I guess. Did Splatoon start on the Wii U? I don't know. I played it somewhere. So I was like, oh, I want to get this newest one. Famously, I bought the case for this first on accident from Half Price Books and then didn't get the actual game in there. That was super annoying. But then when I did play it, I played like, I don't know, a couple hours and then hadn't gone back to it. It's probably more fun to play with someone. Stardew Valley, I haven't played it on the Switch yet, but I know this game would be great on the Switch. I played a ton on PC, and I have the PS4 version. And we've got Super Mario Brothers Wonder. We did crack into this after I beat Super Mario Brothers U. I was like, oh, this is kind of the next thing that we need to play. And we actually played this multiplayer one break. I guess it was maybe over fall break. I can't remember now, but with my sister and different people, we fired it all up and played it together for a while. It was fun. This will be one I will go back to and actually finally beat. But as you can see, besides classic Mario and Mario Kart, it's not been a ton of play going on. This is one I do want to try. I've heard that this is like, I loved Astro Boy or Astrobot, and I heard this is as close as comparison you get to Astrobot on Nintendo. This is the game, apparently, Super Mario Odyssey, but I haven't tried it yet. Super Mario Party Jamboree, picked this up. This is the newest Super Mario Party. I need to get the other ones. I played one of the Super Mario parties. My sister, she's got the Switch. And I think I played this one time so far, but it's Mario Party. That'll get played some more. I love Mario Party. Train Valley Collection. Goodness, if I could talk. I played one of these on PC, so that's why I picked it up. I haven't tried the Switch version of it yet, though, but it's a train sim. I like trains. Then we got 2 Point Hospital. I'm actually playing this on my PlayStation 5 right now, and actually it works on a console. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I played a bunch of this on PC, but I've been playing it on the Portal, which is kind of cool. And then finally, this is I don't know, Waifu Uncovered. This is a pretty dumb, like just old school, like shoot 'em up, but you're just blasting off the girls' clothes. I don't know why I picked that up, honestly. And that is it. That is the Switch collection. I'm sure there are a ton in there, and Nintendo fanboys will come after me. Like I said, I just haven't been super into Nintendo in quite a while. I love my Super Nintendo, and I wanted a portable system. And I have that now. And I also have the PlayStation Portal, which is still not good for streaming games outside of the house. But like I said, if PlayStation was to make a way where I could play my physical library, oh, I would be so sold, and I would probably get rid of this Nintendo Switch. But it does have its things for first party games, and then I'm sure there'll be more first party games that come out later that I'll want to play. But to say that I have been like nonstop playing the Switch and is not true. I've gone back to the PlayStation and have mainly been playing that the last several months here. So we'll see how things go. And I always thought, if I don't like it, I could always sell it back. But that's for this year. 30-something games. Like I said, I bought a lot of those before the Switch 2 came out. I probably maybe bought 1 or 2 games since then. Because my excitement kind of took a nosedive. So I don't know how many games I'll add next year. But that's what I got for now. What are some games that would change my mind? Give me some Switch games that I would get. And you've now seen, I like 2D platformers. I like kart racers. I like JRPGs. What's something that I need to throw in here that will make me want to keep this sucker? Or maybe something in the future that will make me want to keep this sucker. But until next time, it's Rainy Cage. Peace out.